Hello everyone, welcome back to my Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Azata playthrough. I was just looking over some of the stuff we are meant to do. Obviously the Ivory Sanctum is the big one. I might do that soon. We haven't learned anything there. We tried Blackwater. This is something we can't do because of when we activated it. Find the missing soldiers. Oh yeah, this was one, wasn't it? I can't remember exactly what location we were told to go. I have no idea for this, or what's going to activate this. We interacted with Kalessa and the Fawn quite a lot. But oh well. I need to get better at remembering to do my audio. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to do a recording today, but because thought I was going to be out for most of the day, but got home a bit sooner than I was expecting, so figured I'd squeeze one in. Why not? That's a fine party. That's what we always use. And we could go do the Ivory Sanctum now. We could go for a attempt 2 at Blackwater, seeing as we now, at least knowing what to expect, gives us some sort of bonus, doesn't it? We could go do the Heart of the Mystery. There's quite a lot down here, so I think we should do that. But I'd kind of like to wait for... I'm going to build the teleportation circle there. Or I could build it here so it's easier to get back to the Ivory Sanctum. Or do we just go and throw ourselves into Blackwater again? It's pretty tough. You know what? Yeah. We're going to try Blackwater again. Guess we've got Crusader ability. We're going to take this army on. We're not going to try and take on the level 10 or 11 armies yet. Bones in a pool of blood. It's a fairly precise description, wasn't it, for a location? Oh yeah, mark on your map the bones in a pool of blood. Group up more. Group up even more. Oh, perfect. Okay. So this up to 84. Both do up to 84. Okay. Well, this is just too good a location to fire a fireball with 4 of them there. Wonderful. Are there any that we can guarantee take out? Fire at these ones. So we can guarantee take at least one out. You start whittling down the ones with more health. Mages. You hit those ones. Let the dogs out. And have the dogs draw their attention. Oh, lovely. I want to try and keep everything locked down if we can. We don't want them going through and hitting our archers. Their goal is to just pile on the clerics. I'm fine with that. Okay, fire another fireball here. Wonderful. Finish these off. Silly air elementals. Nice. The pass where Howl Eternal Predatory winds has been taken. That's a weird sentence. In the time of Sarkoris, the shamans used to call this place the Mountain Flute, and here summoned the spirits of the plane of air. The wisdom of Sarkorians pointed them to a place where the elemental energies are especially powerful. Daily energy point increase. Oh, sorry. Lump in my throat. Okay, move back. I want to see what's... Nothing. Nothing's across there. I don't understand things like that. Maybe it's for later in the game or something, but it's strange to just have like a road that leads to nothing. Oh. We can recruit. Get those first. Hey! Georgie's hiding under my desk and trying to bite me. Silly girl. It's only when she goes for my feet that I get worried. You guys can... Oh wait, wrong army. And down that way too. I always get caught up in this sort of thing. Takes me too long. You join them there. No, you can just go and wait in Dresden so you're out of the way. In the main army you can sit here for a little bit. Any more recruiting? Yep. Get more wolves. We can go here. And there's no army upkeep, so there's no reason not to have as many units as you can. Really. I'm at the point where I'm not really spending them. I've got a lot more money than I need to cover everything. Okay. Continue trekking along. Go straight to Blackwater. We'll do a rest.
You're just as dumb as you've always been. But I'm not embarrassed to be seen talking to you anymore. Actually, the opposite. I'm embarrassed I turned my back on you. Now I've got this weird ache inside.
Aww.
I'm happy it hurts. That means your heart that froze from loneliness is starting to thaw.
That's a nice way to spin, being like, I'm glad you feel guilty for being a jerk to me. Let's just check there's nothing important in the crusade. Oh, we've got our Azatas. Nice. We'll strengthen the chain of command. Always worth doing that first. Oh, and now that we have Azatas, where are they? They're here. Okay, I'd rather have more than 3, I think. Let's just carry on. Is everyone okay fatigue-wise? Yeah, everyone's fine. Okay, we're not going to be afraid to rest in here. We're going to make sure that all our buffs are applied before we do that fight that absolutely ruined us last time. And we know what we need to do damage to these guys. We need electricity. Or shocking, yeah, electricity damage. So we can get that on Nest quite easily. Walgif, not really. I thought I had a dagger that did shocking damage. I couldn't find it earlier. Agile dagger. Purple stone knife. Edge of force. No, it doesn't look like it. That's okay. Most of the... yeah, we can't do much with... well, damage-wise anyway, we can't do much with any of the other characters. But we can knock them down and then have Nest finish them off. And then we find some rods of cool lightning, which can give the other characters some options. But let me just start buffing for now. Okay, let's go. We know what waits us. We also know how to counter it. We need to give somebody, so we'll start with Ember, the Call of Lightning. We'll put it over, we'll put it there. So now 2 of us can do damage. And there's the cyborgs. Your defeat is certain. You will be overpowered. Lay down your weapons and your lives will be spared. Resistance is futile. You cannot prevail. Capitulate. Cyborg. Surrender. Voluntary modernization is less painful than the alternative. Why is Darren not mounted? Okay. Seeing as that guy ran so close, we'll just do a swift haste and then do a full round of attack on this guy. Wonderful. Crushing Despair lasts so long. It's a really annoying buff. Is there a way to block it? It's very severe as a debuff as they go. So we need to make sure we don't have that on us when we go into the hard fight. Oh, I do enjoy it when they do that. Cool. Darren, do a prayer. Ruchelet, try and take down the spellcaster, please. And then Ember. Use the Wand of Cool Lightning. So if you didn't see the last time we came here, basically all of these units, because they're cyborgs, they have regeneration. And basically means you can't completely kill them as long as they still have regeneration. But the only way to deactivate it is with, yeah, look, see, this guy's technically dead and we're still doing damage, but he won't actually die. And then the only way to disable it is with either adamantine weapons or we hit them with electricity damage. Which was why you need to check out the inspect option sometimes. Examine the gates. Sorry, the gates before you look sturdy and well built. The metal doors are completely smooth and devoid of any keyholes or other locking mechanisms. Next to one of the doors is a small panel covered in symbols. You quickly discover the joints and mechanical contraptions that serve to set the gates in motion. The doors themselves also reveal something interesting. What at first glance appeared to be a sheet of solid armour, upon closer inspection looks more like cloth. The armour is made from extremely fine grey fibres that have been very tightly and skillfully fitted together to create a single fabric. Do a knowledge world check. Investigate the unknown metal. Success. Judging by the metal's unyielding hardness, this is the sky metal known as adamantine. However, the dark matte colour suggests that it is more likely an alloy of adamantine and a type of steel called glausite, a much cheaper substance, but also not quite as tough. You notice interspersions of yet another material along the grey fibres, flecks of pale green that appear more crystalline than metallic in structure. This is probably Noqual, another sky element, an extraordinary crystal that can be forged like iron and that has the capacity to resist magic. The creator of these gates must have wanted them to be a truly indestructible barrier. I touch the gate panel. The symbols on the panel react to your touch, lighting up with a brief metallic sound. Every symbol you touch stays illuminated for a little while, but when you press 3 in a row, they fade with a sharp, unpleasant sound that makes your ears hurt. 6 symbols adorn the panels: a circle, a triangle, a square, a circle with a dot, a rhombus, and a dot. Examine the buttons more closely. On one of the symbols, the rhombus, you notice a bloody fingerprint. The smudge, though almost faded entirely, instantly gives a sinister cast to the panel. So last time I blew open the doors and it destroyed some loot, so I am actually going to try and figure out the gate code this time. So we know it's got a rhombus first, or at least a few times. But maybe we can find more clues in different places. Let's just try one at random. Rhombus, circle, rhombus. Nope. Okay, give up on trying to guess the code. Leave. I also want to do as much of the combat as I can while my buffs are still active.
Cover me!
Cover me, all right?
Right, I'm not afraid of crushing despair with these guys. It's having it when we fight the room full of demons that's the problem. Activate your lucky dice. Oh, need to remember to put Waldjif on Fenris. Call of lightning there. Darren, sorry, just remember to put Darren on Fenris. You know what, let's just do it now. So it is not forgotten. We do arcane accuracy and then a force punch attack on him. Now he's killable. Perfect.
Please, allow me.
Okay.
What's that glitter?
Another cool lightning rod that can go to Darren. Makes sense.
Careful now.
Yep. Tell you what, do instant enemy. Now I'll do a full round of attack. Ness, just run up and hit him. You two will Perfect. We still have prayer active for a little bit. No, you can just attack down.
Thank you for amusing me.
Okay, Ember, use cool lightning on the one that's on the ground. He's lost all his health anyway.
Make your peace.
Nest, finish it off. Okay, Waljiff, do another quickened haste. And go in here.
I will see to your demise.
I wonder if Darren could have better... Darren's rapiers is pretty rubbish overall. Okay, you can't do Call of Lightning because of the movement.
Stab their backs.
We just proc these two immediately. One of these does a lot of ability damage if you let him, which I would like to avoid if possible.
I'll loot your corpse.
Just turn that off, Waljiff.
Precision and grace.
Yeah, his rapiers are only doing like 7 to 6 damage, which isn't very good in the scheme of things. They do death from above on the spellcaster. That's so good now. I need to remember to use that more. Wow. Remember the squad leader causing me problems first time I fought him. Is my mouse being weird? Okay, Nest. Do another arcane accuracy and then force punch attack on this thing, the augmented grunt. Sometimes the force punch attack's not great because it pushes them away.
I will resist.
It can be a bit inconvenient sometimes because it can make you lose your full round of attacks. Okay, do Cool Lightning on this one. Finish him off. Death from above over here. Perfect. And now Ember, you do Cool Lightning on the squad leader. Nest, you come and finish this off. Perfect. A flaming lockpick and the fuel, that's how we get through some of the doors. It's surprising, but these vast machines perform tasks with the same delicacy as a silversmith, refurbishing and repairing damaged components for the machine people. It appears that the humming machine filling the air around it with electricity is powering the surrounding mechanisms.
I'm the best.
The notes read, percentage of successful implantations increased to 47. For the purpose of improving this result further, complete removal of the temporal lobes will be implemented in further procedures. Nasty. So these are full Borg. Oh, we've leveled up. Lovely. That's good. We still have our buffs, yes? Also, I realised I actually missed something here, which might help us get into... There's a body there. Time-worn note. The work on fortifying the outer perimeter is almost complete. We are now well protected against surprise raids, and no wandering demon will ever disturb us again. Unfortunately, the Master 100 Face tasked me with routine checks to keep the mechanisms in working condition, and I hate leaving the device maintenance area. These damned gates are driving me insane. I can never remember the right access code. Why couldn't they just stick to numbers? They just had to use this geometric numerian nonsense. I keep forgetting the sequence does not end with a cycle, it ends with a base. The symbols are basically the same. The cycle is a circle, the base is a circle with a dot, but I keep mixing them up. I just ended up standing in front of the gates like an idiot. So I'll just write it on this and keep reading it over and over every day until I get it. The third symbol in the code is a base, a circle with a dot. Okay, so we know the first is the rhombus and the last is a circle with a dot. We could in theory guess it from there. I'm wondering if if we're missing a key code.
That's easy.
Because we broke into this one last time. Can we break into this one? Present the pass key to unlock the gateway. Well, there should be a way to get the pass key. Do we have to kill all these workers? Because in theory they'd have access to it, wouldn't they?
Surrender or else!
I'll make short work of this. Out of my
I
sight.
won't let you hurt my friends.
What are we fighting?
Your death.
Distract them from me.
I'm going to kill all the workers and hope that one of them drops a key card to get through that last door. No, they all just have 100 gold on them. At least this Borg lab pays its workers. That's something, eh? Okay, well we can use the lockpick on this. It gets rid of one of the fuels, but we immediately find another one in here, so it's not the end of the world. I guess we still can't get into this door. I'll touch the gate panel. Rhombus. Maybe circle and then circle with a dot. No, rhombus, triangle, circle with a dot. Rhombus, square, circle with a dot. Rhombus, circle with a dot, circle with a dot. Rhombus, rhombus, circle with a dot. Rhombus, dot, circle with a dot. Huh. Is maybe the rhombus not first? So, rhombus. We tried all of these. Okay, rhombus, circle with a dot. Circle, rhombus, circle with a dot. Triangle, rhombus, circle with a dot. Oh, there you go. We figured it out. All the symbols light up with a green glow and you hear a mechanical clanking noise. And now we don't lose this loot. Lovely. Not that it seems like anything too valuable, but... Open those doors up. Before we go through here, I'm going to go round. I remember this room being somewhat there being some tougher things. Not immediately, but there's some augmented salamanders that proved a bit annoying. You know, let's level up first, actually. Could use the extra damage. Do those. Let's do use magic device. And then mobility. Why not? Okay, feet. We've got critical focus already. We could go for blind fight so we could get dazzling display. We could go for... I mean, spell penetration wouldn't be the worst. Let's probably go for greater weapon focus. +1 bonus on attack rolls. Or blind fight. And every time you miss, because of concealment, you can reroll your miss chance percentile roll 1 time to see if you actually hit. Dazzling display. Your skill with your favoured weapon can frighten enemies. While wielding a weapon in which you have weapon focus, you can perform a bewildering show of prowess as a full round action. Make a persuade, intimidate check to demoralise all foes within 30 feet. I mean, that's not that great on its own, but I believe Shatter Defences is what's really useful about that. In that it can get you shattered, it leads you to Shattered Defences. Combat expertise. Nah. I'm skating. Arcane Spirit as a swift action. Nah. Let's go greater weapon focus S stock. Feels more useful right now. And then for our spells, you can change the subject into a dog. There's not really any spells that are that useful, are there? I could go Lightning Bolt, seeing as we need electricity damage for this area specifically. No, yeah, let's take Lightning Bolt to help us in here. And then, let's do... when you cast a spell, you can assume the form an air, earth, fire, or water elemental. Nah. Let's just go... let's go Cloud Kill. Oh, these are all the level 5 spells? Okay, they're not very good at all. It seems like level 5 is a bit of a write-off as well in terms of magic for us. Oh well. Let's have a couple lightning bolts in there. Cool. Woolgif, your turn. Vivisectionist, yes. Stealth, mobility, trickery, perception, use magic device. Feet. Level 13, what feet are we giving you? Shatter defenses. Cool. Did we already get dazzling display? We did. Cool. Then spells. Animal aspect greater. Seems useful. What was the suggestion? Animal. Oh, this suggests rage. Each affected creature gains +2 morale bonus to strength and constitution, a +1 morale bonus on will saves, and a -2 penalty to AC. I don't really like the idea of using rage. Darren already has resist energy communal. See invisibility communal might be nice. Displacement's very good. I think I'd rather have displacement than animal aspect greater. Okay, that's Woolgif. Darren, level 13. What are we giving you? Okay, I need dexterity plus 19. Wait. Do I have that? No. I need to give him a better belt for now. Nest, I'm borrowing your belt for Darren before he levels up. There you go. Okay, persuade. Knowledge world. Knowledge arcana. And then improved 2-weapon fighting, I think is what we're going for. You get a second attack with your offhand. Perfect. And then spells. Any suggestions on spells? Divine Power, Raise Dead, Inspiring Recovery. Divine Power. You imbue yourself with the strength and skill in combat. You can... Yep, this just seems useful overall. Burst of Glory. Break Enchantment. I mean, Break Enchantment seems pretty good. They suggested Raise Dead, but I'd rather not get Raise Dead, I think. For each creature is free from the spell cursor effect. Only works on spells of 5th level or lower. Constant movable 1h thick shell of terrible living conditions. Life bubble seems pretty good as well. I like Burst of Glory. And then a level 6 spell. What was the suggestion? Inspiring Recovery. Where's that? You can heal a creature, harm an undead, or call upon a very recently dead creature to fight beyond death's reach. The target creature regains 1d8 hit points per 2 caster levels. It doesn't feel that useful. Turn to death. Certainly sounds damaging. Create undead. Banishment. I'm gonna go. So few things actually use strength, do they? Doesn't seem that useful. Let's go Owl's Wisdom Mass. Albrig, you're easy. You're always easy to level up. A feat. Oh, there he is. 13. Greater weapon specialization claw. Okay. A Ruchelet. Espionage expert. all the abilities, and then a feat. What's it gonna be? I mean, Hammer of the Gap and Snapshot are both quite good, I think. It says Dazzling Display again. Apparently getting shattered defenses on everybody is just effective. And then Ember, finally. Definitely going to check this though, because she is a multi-class. Okay. So we're sticking with Witch. Pick up all those. Oh, why do I always forget to actually read what I'm getting? Like I read it and then immediately forget it. This guy seems to forget that she gets a perk here. Or gets a feat even. Why does it forget? Greater spell penetration, level 13 witch, spell focus in spell focus enchantment, there you go. What is that? Spell focus enchantment. Hex, protective luck. Makes enemies have to roll twice if they're attacking me. But we could get crushing despair, just so it's been used against us pretty effectively, hasn't it? Death Ward or Dimension Door, Baleful Polymorph and Raise Dead. Death Ward. I mean, we have Darren with that. Crushing Despair. Yeah, seeing as we've already got Darren with Death Ward, let's do, no, not Cure Serious Wound. Crushing Despair. Level 5, Baleful Polymorph. It can't attack, its Intelligence, Wisdom and Charisma scores drop by 1, and it loses any ability to cast spells. So I guess just turning an enemy into a dog, which is fairly funny as an idea. Or break enchantment. Now why not? We'll go Baleful Polymorph. See how it goes, and then it's a Raise Dead. I don't think we need Raise Dead really. Banshee Blast. Or Cloak of Dreams. You're surrounded by a soporific aroma that causes all living creatures within 5 feet to make a successful will save each round or fall asleep for 1 minute. Does that include my allies? Okay, we'll get Raise Dead. I guess it's helpful having someone that can do that. And we don't need to use scrolls. Finally, Fenris. Bully. I guess we're going to be getting Shatter Defenses or Dazzling Display. Yep. I guessed right. Dazzling Display. Now everyone's display is just so dazzling. How are we looking buff-wise? Yep, we've still got everything activated. Everyone still has Crushing Despair.
My tail is restless.
Right, everyone halt where you are. Everybody halt where you are.
Something wrong.
Okay, Woljif Haste. Darren Prayer. Oh, why are you off your dog again? Get on him. Oh. Irritating, okay. Everyone's a bit weak at the moment. Ivy, you can move up. Ember, you can... You can't do a fireball. My mistake. Nest, you... Please do mirror image.
Prepare yourself.
Okay. Your augmented assassin might be a problem. Okay, Darren, move here and do True Seeing Communal. Hey, why are you getting involved? You're not meant to be getting involved in this sort of thing. Okay, command halt.
Stab their backs.
Okay, Fenris, just try and trip this guy over. Be useful. Albrig, do a death from above on the sharpshooter.
Desna, guide my hand.
Time to share your treasures.
Okay, let's start actually finishing these off, seeing as some of them are down. You too, Ember. Why did he get rid of the game? Don't stop frustrating me. Put force punch attack back on this line.
Make your peace.
It's a nice amount of damage. 106 damage on Seeker's sneak attacks. Waljif is a heavy hitter. That's annoying. Okay, do a shocking grasp attack.
Your luck's run out. I will.
Cover me, all right? Can't you just die already?
Perfect. The dead person's wounds were carefully bandaged, but their injuries were too extensive and led to their death. The dead crusader on the bed was seriously wounded, bleeding where they lay, as evidenced by the darkened, pungent-smelling sheet. The sight of the thick straps that were used to bind helpless wounded people to the beds is sickening. It looks like this corpse has been lying here on this bed, slowly becoming mummified for several months at least. The remains of an unknown warrior exude a holy aura. His death at the hands of the demons was a martyr's death. And we can use that to restore our corruption meter. The sinister-looking instruments on the table appear to be used to open the skulls of unfortunate victims and attack the horrifying barbed circlets to their brain. Attach the horrifying barbed circlets to their brain. Right, there's trouble in this room. It's a tough room to deal with. So much so that I'm wondering if I should rest. We can talk to this guy. Hold on. Augmented Spellcaster. One of the enemies you defeated is still alive. Despite the gravity of his wounds, he keeps trying to stand up, though to no avail. You now have a chance to inspect him more closely. His body is covered in clan tattoos, and it looks as if the top of his head was struck clean off by a mighty blow. A strange barbed object resembling a crown or circlet adorns the warrior's forehead. Long, thin spikes project from the circlet into the gaping wound, piercing straight into his exposed brain. Examine the wounded warrior. Close examination reveals a truly gruesome sight. It's clear the warrior's head has been mutilated deliberately, and with surgical precision. The top of his skull has been sawn off, and numerous thin metal spikes have been sunk deep into his exposed brain. Every now and then, one of the circlet spikes begins to glow slightly, and a flash of lightning runs along its length, causing the body to make another convulsive attempt at standing up. Judging by the appearance of the other guards in this place, they all have been subjected to the same monstrous procedure. Warrior, can you hear me? The wounded Sarkorian ignores your words, single-mindedly focused on his attempts to stand up. He seems not to notice you at all. Help the wounded warrior. As soon as you lay your hands on the warrior, a monstrous, abnormally high-pitched howl bursts from his mouth. It's unclear how his vocal cords can even produce this horrible sound. The soldier's body revolts with a spasm, and the circlet on his head begins to glow. Touch the strange contraption on his head. As you touch the sinister-looking circlet on the wounded warrior's head, one of the metal spikes embedded in his brain breaks off with a twang. It seems it was damaged in battle, and your movement destroyed it completely. The Sarkorian instantly freezes. His lips grow pale, whispering, "Master, I can't hear you anymore. Command me, Master." Who are you? The wounded warrior turns his face towards you, but his eyes seem to be looking through you. "Master, I hear you once more. Command me." "I am the first line of defense. I am the keeper of the mission. I am a function materialized, a command executed." "What is your name?" "A name is a lie. A name is unnecessary. A function is all that is needed. A command is needed." "Who gave you the order to attack me?" "You did, Master. You issued the command. You assigned the function. I have not executed it, but I will." "I need the code for the gates." "The knowledge of how to proceed deeper into the camp is a matter of security. My function is specifically not to know the code, so that I am unable to divulge it. I have forgotten this knowledge as you instructed, Master." Knowledge Arcana check. Try to figure out how the circlet on the warrior's head operates. After inspecting the circlet, you feel like you understand the basics of how it works. Even though this is your first time seeing this machine, the principles of magic are universal. and you can intuitively predict the consequences of your tinkering. With a knife in hand, you carefully pull out another wicked spike, causing the wounded warrior to flinch and raise his empty gaze towards you. The wounded soldier, with uncertainty in his voice, declares, The prohibition is lifted. The function of defense is no longer essential. I am ready to reply, Master. The access code is pyramid. Oh, I guess that's how we figure out the order. We know the first one, the second one, and then rhombus, but we just guessed it anyway. The gruesome circlet on the soldier's head begins to heat up rapidly. The melted metal seeps deep into the mutilated soldier's burnt flesh, but he faces his death with complete indifference.
Always watch your back.
Cyborg. I'm going to do a quick save, because I remember what this area is like.
Don't mind me.
Before we go. Oh, why Darren? I know, well, it's my fault at this point, because I keep forgetting to put you on there, but you need to get on your dog. Okay, Ember, you've got one ability, haven't you, that you can use. Try Baleful Polymorph. I want to see how it works. Didn't work at all. Okay. Okay. Arcane Accuracy. Oh, you're too far. Oh, I should have done that one.
I'll loot your corpse.
Arushale. Oh, I need to use Sense Vitals more. It lets her have sneak attacks. That's actually really good.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Okay. Still haven't got a way to open the door that requires a key code. Although every time I do this, I realise I've missed something. So... Butchered Cool Lightning. Okay. Oh yeah, this salamander's tough. The Overseer salamander is very tough. I have that from memory. Do Vampiric Touch. Perfect, thank you.
Prepare yourself.
Woljif. Want everyone to pile on the Overseer if possible. Kill that first, the rest aren't that threatening. Okay, Darren, Cool Lightning. Ember, you also Cool Lightning, please. Okay, now seeing as they keep failing, you kill off the Overseer.
Desna, guide my hand.
Arushale keeps missing everything. You're meant to be the accurate one, Arushale. Another Cool Lightning. No, you butchered it. Another cool lightning. Perfect. Well, that went much smoother than the first time I did this room. Bloodstained armor belonging to Crusaders and Demons lies in a pile waiting to be melted down. Bomb. That was what we used to open the gate the first time we tried this location. It destroyed some loot for us.
I sense something.
The thick walls of the blast furnace retain the heat from the fire that recently raged here. Right, so we've done everything we can in this lower area. At least I believe we have. We're going to rest and then reapply all our buffs and then try the room that absolutely wrecked us first time around.
Make your peace.
Sorry, we're killing all the workers in case any of them drops a key card. I don't think they will, but just in case. Or maybe the salamander had the key card. Nope. Right.
Careful now.
Okay. Rest time.
I will
You count as an enemy worker. Sorry. You can't rest when there are enemies nearby. Who's nearby? Okay, there's no enemies nearby in here. Fair enough. Take a break. Rest for 9 hours. That's fine with me.
I've wanted to comb your hair for so long, but I'm afraid I might hurt you.
Can you do a braid? If you know how, I'll endure it.
Oh. Ember creates such like a kind of family vibe with the people she's around. It always feels like everyone's like she's the younger sister of everybody. Even Darren, we'd think wouldn't care. There's not like during Ember's quest, there's a point where he's making a joke and then he's like, "No, Ember, I can't even joke about this with you. Just look after yourself." Okay, we've cleaned our corruption. Oh, you still have bark skin. Why do you still have bark skin and some others don't? Ulbrich still has bark skin. Oh wait, they do have bark skin, it's just there. Okay, so we don't need to reapply bark skin. That's nice. Okay. Let's head towards where that fight is. I'm actually nervous. We got so wrecked by it last time that I've been left scarred by it. Not going to make any of the dumb mistakes I've already made. You get on your dog. Good man. No, don't get on your dog and then immediately run out here. Okay, it's over this pit. One sec. Let me do all the buffs. Okay.
Oh, quiet now.
I've done as many buffs as I think
Are we playing hide and seek now?
will be useful, and some extras as well. Even some ones I've not used before, like Ode to Miraculous Magic, which is an Azata thing. But it gives us bonus to checks. Pre-did haste. Already got mirror image. Okay, Darren, you can do... Well, seeing as you're there... you still don't really have any attack moves, do you? Oh, I did Crusader's Edge. Give Ball Strength to Fenris, why not? I don't want you to be out on your own though. Move up there. Okay, Ness, you've gone there. Now you can be seen. Is this a good time for Lightning Bolt? Maybe we can hit. Hit a couple at least. Wasn't terrible. Okay, Ivy, you come here and do your breath attack. Terrible. Did no damage at all. Come on, you can do this. Don't need to get completely ruined by this room like we have done before. We move there and then do Sense Vitals. This room is so tough. Okay, Death from above. Go for this Succubus. Missed. Okay, Ember. You come forward. Shall we try Greater Command Halt? Might be very useful to turn off some of these enemies, if we can. We might have got a couple of them at least. Okay, I already feel like this is going much better. Warjif's only got the one attack, that's a pain.
Distract them from me.
Big attack though, 104 damage.
I will see to your demise.
Come on Fenris, knock him over, yes, thank you. Oh, Nest has only got one attack too, just because they were seen. Try Shocking Grasp? Although I think that's outliving its usefulness at this point. Oh, Ivy, have you run out of... You know, your lucky dice is still active. You don't need to do that again. This is already going so much better. Okay, Ruchelet, do... Do instant enemy. Still missing a bunch. But they're also missing. So it doesn't feel as completely wrecking. Why has everyone only got one half action this turn? Oh, it's the staggered. Okay. Come on. At least we're all missing each other. So it's balancing out. Ember. Try Halt again. Okay, now Warjif can do a full round. 8 attacks. Tell you what, do a swift, precise aim on yourself too. No.
Time to share your treasures.
Perfect. Oh, Warjif, you're a beast. Okay, Darren, cool lightning one of these succubus. Get them out of the party. Great. Nest, I need you to... really need you to hit this. Let's even turn those on. And then make it force punch attack. Come on, do it. Hit. 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 That's not a hit. All of the... Nest, why is your attack terrible? We must have high AC, but not... It's interesting that Force Punch carried on into the attacks of opportunity. I did not think that would be a part of it. Okay, if you're staggered, you do a quarry instead. Come on, Ulbrig, you can hit. Ugh. That's not what I call hitting. Do a more powerful command, Holt. Oh, you can't. Okay, do a weaker one then. Warjif, another quick and swift on yourself. Yes, come on. You can do it, Warjif. We believe in you.
Precision and grace.
Darren, I don't believe in you. You're doing rubbish. Okay, do another force push attack. Dead. That's what we like to see. Well, this is much less of a disaster than it was first time.
Prepare yourself.
Perfect, Rushale. Ulbrig, do a full round on the Clavicus. Okay, Ember, just do a cool lightning on the Incubus, kill it. Succubuses are hard to hit. Really hard to hit. I wonder if I'm missing anything obvious when it comes to important buffs.
I'll make short work of
I don't think so, though. Negate the dexterity bonus. That'd be useful. And do vampiric touch. Perfect. I think you killed one, didn't you? Or at least got knocked over. We're gonna do it. The satisfaction of coming back and beating this room is exquisite.
Desna, guide my hand.
Everyone's slipping a little bit. Don't be doing that. No slipping, please.
Stab their backs.
We've done it. I mean, it's still a fairly tough fight. There's a lot of misses happening, which concerns me a little bit. What do these count as in terms of alignment? Chaotic, evil, outsider. Perfect. Okay, Ember, another cool lightning, please. You two don't. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's waste.
I'll loot your corpse.
One more succubus left. Okay.
Make your peace.
Not even just a succubus, a cyborg succubus. Okay. She's down. We just need to finish the job. Might as well do it with Ness, as soon as it doesn't cost us anything. Unlock the fortified door. Okay. I'm gonna save. Oh, I'm so happy we did that. I mean, let's not take the rest of this dungeon for granted, if that was there. Okay, that door's locked. Oh. I hope that wasn't... I don't like that it automatically uses the lockpick when you... Yeah, that just needs a pass key. Flaming lockpick could be used to open this. We need more fuel then. Oh, hello. Don't mind us. Wolgief, give us a quickened haste. Maybe you can come forward. Forward to.
I will resist.
Nest.
Cover me.
Oh, there's more succubuses in here. Guess this area just functions through layers. It's got like the demon layer, and then the human layer is the first one.
Precision and grace.
Perfect. Well, not quite perfect. Do the greater command halt. crucially, try and take it down if you can. Clearly you can't. Perfect, that's good there. That was a good round. Whoa, yeah.
Cover me, all right?
Still a full round of attack. At least you've depleted some of her mirror images. Can't fight you for that. Nice. That's what we like to see. Do a scorching ray, Ember. Ah, that's rubbish. Don't do that again. They've got strong fire weaknesses. Resistances
Prepare
even.
yourself.
Okay, nest.
Stab their backs.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Missing everything, Warjiff. That's not what we like. Allbrig's not missing, look at him.
I'll make short work of this.
Now I do Evil Eye on the succubus. Originally try and shoot it.
Hand.
And Nest, do a vampiric touch attack.
Distract them from me.
What's wrong, Warjiff? You keep missing. Not a fan of that. Darren, try and finish it off. No. Botched it. You finish it off, Ember. That's nice. That's what we want to see.
I'll loot your corpse.
Cool. No problem. Easy. What's in here? Use magic device.
Did it.
Calling upon your extensive knowledge, you hypothesize that these humming boxes are the brains of the hive of machines around you, the place where their memory and knowledge are stored.
I think I did it.
You realize that the knowledge of the camp around you is stored and processed in the depths of this machine. It contains information on the workings of the camp's machinery, as well as previous attempts to storm the compound. Can't do anything useful with that though, can we? Like, destroy it. That might be nice. Open this door up.
Precisely.
Just a human one. Don't even bother with turn-based. Who's scared of the human defenders? Just be sure to finish it off with lightning. Call me when they're demon defenders.
Always watch
Need a
your
pass key to get through that one. What is that? That makes me nervous. Oh, okay. I guess we've opened up the main bit. Still locked. There's another force-fielded door there. This area isn't small, is it? Okay.
Careful now.
Locks and requires pass key. Access the door controls. Perfecto. So we can go in there now.
That's easy.
Can we go in here? No, we need the flaming lockpick for that. Can we go through over here? I apologise if I've already checked this. Nope. I guess through here it is then. I'm going to save often through this bit, seeing as we've not done well in this section in the past.
You can handle them, right?
Chief Kara, okay. We'll go turn-based mode for this. Nest. Instrument of Freedom on the Incubus. Right? Wooljiff, haste. Ivu. Go and attack this. Arushale, do another Sense Vitals. And do instant enemy on Chief Kara. Allbrig, Death from Above. Take out one of the rangers, archers if you can. It's nice when your opponent wastes its haste, because it's already done it on done it over here, isn't it?
Out of my sight.
Okay, Ember. Don't freak out. Try it. Oh. Never works when you want it to. Glitter dust is fine though. Okay, Nest. You do Let's do prescient attack and then vampiric touch and do a full round of attack on the succubus.
Kiss your life.
Oh, wonderful. One down.
Time to share your treasures.
Orgy, if you're missing everything. I don't like it when you do that.
Make your peace.
Oh, great. Chief's down. Ulbrich, you just keep flying around and trying to not keep these archers down. Another one. Okay, we killed the chief. I don't know if that chief is... That's probably not the actual person who runs this laboratory, but it might be like the head of the Sarkorians who have been experimented on. Thinking about it, I should have maybe done a cool lightning there, but...
Cover me, all right?
Come on, Warjiff. You can do better than that. All of you can. Okay, they're all dead.
I will resist.
Ulbrich, you know what to do. Death from above. He's so mobile. Now that that's a full round attack, it's pretty incredible. Okay, Darren. Cool lightning, please. Oh. Maybe I should give that to someone else. He keeps failing it. It'd be nice if you hit some of these. I'm not missing anything, are we? Oh, it's got really warm in here all of a sudden. There you go, Ivu. That's what we like to see. Okay, Arushale. Perfect. Ulbrich, I literally just went on about how you're such a good hitter. And now you're missing easy things. Doesn't look good for you. There you go. How dare you. Nobody attacks Ember. For that you're going to get a phantasmal killer, quickened phantasmal killer attempt. Nope. You can take a lowered AC then. Okay, nest.
Be fair, or your death awaits.
Still missing everything.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
There you go. Got a critical hit at least.
Prepare yourself.
Come on. We've won this fight, it's just a matter of winning the fight. It's just taking ages. Darren, why? I feel like you're underperforming to what you should be. Ember, you gotta live. Try Arcane Theft. I still don't really know how effective this is as a... Oh. Come on.
Distract them from me.
I don't know why these things are so hard to hit. You think being massive they'd be easy to hit, but I guess maybe we are technically hitting them, we're just not hurting them in any way. Might be how you rationalise that.
Guide my hand.
You know what? Come off turn-based. It's all just about hitting them now.
Your struggles end here. Disappear.
Let Ness do the hit. There you go. Oh, Chief Kara. We can still do this. After a coughing fit, the warrior wipes the blood from her lips. Her hand moves lightly without the artificial stiffness you've observed in the behaviour of the other enemies here. But her head has been mutilated in the same way as everyone else's. The top of her skull has been removed, and the thin barbs of the crown she's wearing go right into her exposed brain. Who are you? I am Kara, chieftain of the Blackwater clan. She regards you with proud defiance. There's no trace of the cold indifference in her eyes that you've seen in the other guards. And you, outsider, have assaulted my home and threatened our great mission. You haven't lost your mind like the other occupants of this place. If you don't resist the circlet, it won't smother your mind. It's tough. Tough to feel someone else's will entering your consciousness. Tough to give up the freedom to control your body. Like a cold hand sinking into your head, sifting through your thoughts with its slimy fingers. For a moment her defiant expression fades, and you catch a glimpse of her disgust and fear. But I will readily accept this fate. I will gladly endure any torment as long as it brings us closer to victory. What is your mission? Kara's voice rings with zealous fervour. To defeat the demons. We're gathering an army that can march on Iz and exterminate the abyssal spawn. Poor souls like you who wander into our camp become invincible soldiers. Only they are capable of prevailing in this war. No mere mortals, not even the gods themselves can stop the world wound, and that means we are mortal kind's last chance. We possess great magical weapons. Our bodies no longer know pain, and our hearts know no fear. Our minds are bound by the Master's will and discipline. Cast your blade down at his feet, let him touch you, and you'll join with us as a true saviour of Galarian. Why did you attack me? Hundred Face identified you as a threat to the mission. We are executing his command. Your life is unimportant, as are ours. All that matters is the success of the mission. Tell me about Hundred Face. There is grief in her eyes, but unswerving devotion in her words. The last hope of Sarkoris, a great thinker and strategist. When the demons came and our clan was on its death throes, nobody answered our call. The other clans chose to save themselves. Our neighbours turned their backs on us. And the gods, even our gods, did not answer, because they were afraid. They hid like cowards. And then Hundred-Face came, a stranger from Numeria who did not know us and owed us nothing. But unlike the others, he was willing to help. He was looking for allies, desperate people who would agree to anything. People like us. The Blackwater clan rejected the taboos of our ancestors, cursed the traitor gods, accepted the mage's help. And now, with his aid, we will defeat any foe and save Sarkoris. What are you and Hundred-Face doing here? We've been building an army. Ordinary mortals can't hope to fend the demons off. Our bodies are fragile, our hearts are fickle, ready to betray us at the crucial moment. Nothing of this world could give us the power we needed, but Numerian machines. Her voice drops to a whisper. Are not of this world. They are capable of so much more than our pathetic blades and meager magic. My tribesmen became the first volunteers in the ranks of Hundred-Face's army, but not the last. Soon we will purge all Sarkoris of the taint, free our brethren from the demon's yoke, and prove that our sacrifice has not been in vain. Hundred-Face has destroyed your clan, turned them all into monsters. We gave ourselves up willingly. We had to. And I was the first to let myself be crowned with a circlet. Yes, it was excruciating and horrifying. When the blades dig into the bone, when the probes sink the brain, that is when one begins to know true terror. Some surrendered to their fear at the last moment. They tried to resist. They begged for mercy. Her gaze turns gloomy. But we would not allow them to bring shame upon us all. I personally placed circlets upon the heads of the doubtful. A heavy, bloody burden that could only be carried by the clan's chieftain. So you all chose to exist as mechanical puppets? Kara bares her teeth in fury. You would judge us? Have you ever seen demons butcher entire villages? Mothers being lashed with whips and forced to run the length of a palisade, their bleeding children impaled atop it? Have you seen demons cut off a warrior's manhood just to mock him, or slice the breasts of a brave woman? Have you ever watched a giant monster slowly devour a human being, leisurely chewing on them while they're still alive? I have, and I must put an end to this. The end justifies any means. Scowling in defiance, she is not even yelling at you, but past you, her eyes distant. We can do this. We won't give up. Whatever the cost, we'll pay it. We'll go chaotic. I think here. Yeah, fools. You gave yourself over to this Hundred-Face to be turned into slaves. Slaves? We made ourselves more than slaves. We became Golarian's weapon. But you wouldn't understand anything about true sacrifice. Sarkoris fell long ago. You're all slaves to a cunning mage, killing in the name of a dead nation. Sarkoris has fallen? But how? That's impossible. Hundred-Face would have told us. There must be survivors. There must be some resistance. It couldn't have happened. Everything we've done... No, it can't have been for nothing. I refuse to believe you. Her heart-rending scream is filled with hatred and grief. Sarkoris lives, and so do we. The preparations are almost complete, and soon we will drive the accursed demons back into the abyss. Our poor brethren, suffering under the oppression of the world wound, are waiting for us to come to their rescue. And we will come, we will. Everything's clear to me now. Kara sneers. How could anything be clear to you? You have only heard our story, not lived it. You don't know our anguish, the pain of our sacrifices. Who do you see before you? A monster? A traitor? So naive. But Hundred-Face will soon reveal the truth to you, and then you'll understand me. I like that this is prefaced as it's time to set you free, because I'm definitely going to do it, because that's definitely in line with our attitude. It's time to set you free. My death means nothing. Our mission will still succeed. She accepts your blow stoically, without a hint of fear in her eyes. We're going to run all the way around to do it. A key, there you go. Oh, I hoped that she'd have the key. Alright, let's search this room. Might do the rest of this tomorrow. This machine is like an insatiable but undiscriminating bibliophile. One that greedily absorbs whatever knowledge it can store in its memories. loot there.
I
Let's
think
look at this one.
did it.
Brought to life by electricity, this machine clearly has the capacity to think. Its acute senses are gathering information from every corner of the camp. It'd be nice if once we realised what they do, we could turn them off. And now that we've got the key, does that mean that a bunch more doors are open to us? 'Cause that would be very nice. Okay, I've been recording for quite a while. Right, I'll finish off Blackwater tomorrow and leave it there. But yeah, thank you for watching, if you made it all the way to the end especially. If you want to follow this series, I'll be posting daily, so offer a subscribe or leave a like or a comment if you're feeling generous. But yeah, cheers for watching again. Bye.